All-Star Ham Radio. Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader, and I'm here to tell you today about AllStarLink. What a shock, huh? I tell you what, the guys over at the AllStarLink.org tech support group, they get a lot of requests for a lot of different problems. And Marshall told me, he said, hey, you know, one of the most commonly asked questions we get is, how do I get an AllStarLink node number? Dude, so easy, if you know where to go. And it's not that big a mystery, so we start this journey at allstarlink.org. Let's head over there, shall we? Okay, folks, this is allstarlink.org, and if you don't have an account there, make one. They're free. So we're going to go up here to log in or sign up, and if you haven't got an account, you're going to hit sign up. And by all means, read all of this if you would like. You cannot log in to your AllStarLink account until your email address has been verified by clicking on the link that they send, and then they have subsequently verified your call sign. So you've got to prove to them that you're a ham before you can get an AllStarLink node number. So read all of this first page, and then hit begin registration, and fill this out right here. My call sign, KD5FMU. My password. Just tab through it all. Re-enter your email. See, it didn't match. It's like, hey, that's not the same. You're not going down the same path. Oh, there we go. And then my phone number. And then you come up to your name, and this is the name that is on your amateur radio license. So I go by Freddie Mac. A lot of folks call me Fred, but on my license it says Freddie McGuire. Then my address. No, I don't live in Uganda. I live in these here United States. Now, right here underneath your country, you can send me occasional news and updates about AllStarLink. We will never spam you, and that is very, very true. I get very few emails from them. And then you've got the I agree to AllStarLink's terms of use. If you want to know what those are, click right here, and it will tell you. Then you want to hit I am not a robot, and then you can hit submit. I'm not doing that because I already have an account. So once you get through the registration process, might take a day or two. Who knows? Do it now. But once you're done, return to the allstarlink.org website. Then you can hit login, sign up. Mine is already in here. And then hit login, and you've got yourself logged into the AllStarLink website. So let's go to the portal, hit server settings, and as you can see, I have quite a few of those. I have more than I have nodes, and I need to delete them in clean house, but something for a different day. So right underneath here, where under your call sign, it'll say KD5FMU servers, or whatever your call sign is, servers, and then there's a link, add a new server. So if you intend to build and operate an All-Star node, you should proceed with creating a server. However, if you intend to only use our portal services to access nodes from a desktop app or a mobile device, then you do not need to create a server. But I have nodes that I make myself, so yes, you will need a server. So you proceed with a server setup, and you're going to come to this page for new server settings. So you don't have a node yet. So we've got to give it a server name. So, hey, name this something you'll remember. It's not going to be that hard to find again, so I just put my call sign, KD5FMU. And maybe this is an identifying number or some kind of label, so we're just going to call it a test. And the server location is Henrietta, Oklahoma. That's where my node is going to be, my node server. The site, I could call it the South site. I could call it the Fred site. It is the home site. Something you will know, something you want to put in there. Affiliation if you want to. Like the WX5OKM Amateur Radio Club, Skywarn Group, where I'm from. The IA export, the default will always be 4569, but if you have multiple servers on your home network, they need separate IA exports. Proxy IP if you're using a proxy server, latitude and longitude to your server. So here's what I like to do. If I can control this thing, hold down the control button. If I'm a Windows server, zoom out on my little roller mousey thingy. Scroll all the way over here to the junction of I-40 and Highway 75, aka Highway 62 and 75. Don't know why they do that, but they do. Zoom in on Henrietta and just left click somewhere in town, and it will auto populate this lat and longitude up here, and then you can submit it. Now down here in my list of servers is that KD5FMU test that I made. Now we'll move on to adding a node number and setting it up. So once you've got that server created, then you can come down to node settings, and you see your call sign, nodes, and you can press continue to request a new node, extend a node, or to delete a node. So we're going to hit the continue button. Now, if you have a node number that is 5 digits and you want to extend it, this is where you would do that here. It will see what nodes that you have and what they can be extended to. But we're going to do a request. About node requests, you'll see this here. Requesting a node sends a message to all StarLink admins requesting a new node number to be assigned. Requests are generally processed within 24 hours. Node numbers are assigned in random order. Please read the detailed instructions below, and here's a link for the beginner's guide. Limit of 2 node numbers. If you requested more than 2 node numbers, we automatically deny the additional numbers. This is to conserve node numbers so that we do not run out. However, we have a workable solution that will provide up to 20 node numbers. We call it NNX, and that's what I explained before. Please read about NNX nodes on the wiki. That is the link right there. The wiki page explains the very easy process to add additional node numbers without consuming additional resources. NNX also saves you time, assures your numbers are sequential. If you really need more than 20 nodes, please tell us why in the message box below. Thank you for cooperating and understanding. So for this request, we got to select that server we just created. Yes, I have a bunch, but pretend you only have one. The KD5FMU-test server that we just created. Select that server and hit submit. Node request is saved. Your request for a new node number has been saved. Your new node number will be approved within 24 hours. Watch your email for the new node number or check the nodes page. Hit OK, and you'll be returned to the nodes page. You can see that the requested will be there, and once it's granted, it will show up. So we're going to go on to Portal, Node Settings, and you're going to see a list of the nodes. Now, your first node will only be one, and you'll see it in this list. I have many. I do a lot of beta testing for ASL, and I have several servers that we do a lot of testing with. Some of them serve other purposes. Technically, in this world, I have 3 ASL node numbers, 57788, 58176, and 57633. But I extended 57633 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I could do the same thing with these two as well, and I will probably someday. But that's more node numbers than I most likely will ever need. And you can see here in green, where under the registered column, these are the nodes that are currently reporting activity. They say no, they're currently offline most likely. And right here under 576.339, if I hover over that password area, you will see a password for that particular node. I'm not going to do the other ones because they're different. But let's say the node number that I was issued was 576.339. I could click on that and change its password, do all kinds of stuff, but I got to select the server for that node. And if I come down here, there's that KD5FMU test. Now, if this is your first one, that's the only one you're going to see in this drop-down menu, is the one you just made. So if you want to allow web transceiver access, show function list on the web transceiver, allow reverse auto patch access, allow telephone portal access. Is the node a remote base station? If remote base, is it frequency agile? Make your choices here, hit submit, and then you can return to the nodes list. 576.339 uses server KD5FMU-test under that call sign, and it is currently reporting. So, AllStarLink is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are funded by the generosity of our community. While donations are not required, we encourage users to donate $1 per month per node, billed annually, to keep our servers running and bring new features to the community, and you can do that here. We recommend voluntary contribution is $12 a year per node, and you can have that drawn out one time, monthly, or annually, and you can choose the amount here. Trust me, folks, this is a small price to pay for a very big service that they so graciously have invented for us. Thank you, Jim Dixon. You'll see right here at the bottom of the screen that says this site is dedicated to the memory of Jim Dixon, WB6NIL. He is the creator of AllStarLink. Jim passed away in 2016, and I tell you what, the man was a genius. He left us a great gift. And let's just say you're like, hey, I know my buddy has an AllStarLink node, but I don't know his node number. But his call sign is Alpha Alpha 5 Papa Delta. The list will automatically populate every node assigned to Alpha Alpha 5 Papa Delta. There are his node numbers, and if they are in green, they are reporting stats to AllStarLink, and that tells me that his nodes are online. I have another friend, November 5 Papa Mike Papa, who has 2 node numbers, and one of them is reporting, so it is on, and it tells me what the frequency is, and I can connect to 621341 or click on it there and see he has one connection. Hey, it's to 58176, the ham radio Crusader, and you can also click here and see the bubble chart of the 2 nodes connected. Isn't that pretty darn stinking cool? I think it is. So, it's just that easy, folks. You can come here to allstarlink.org and request a node number and get started. So, folks, it's just that easy. Go to allstarlink.org, create your account, create your first server, and then go in and request a new node number. Within a day or so, maybe less, you'll have your new node number, and you can start your journey down the allstarlink.org path. AllStarLink is a wonderful thing. You can use it, that same node number, for your ham VoIP node or your AllStarLink 3 node. Maybe you still have an AllStarLink 2 node. I've even done an AllStarLink version 1.1 node. I've got several videos on the website about all the add-ons and extras and things that you can do on AllStarLink 3 and ham VoIP. So go over there and check them out. I'd appreciate it. So, folks, I hope this video helped you in some little way and helped you step through that door of a new journey into allstarlink.org. This is Freddie Mac, your ham radio Crusader, saying 73's wishing all the good signals to be yours, and ham on, y'all.